Продовжуємо гризти граніт науки. Кращі викладачі міста кожного дня готують для вас уроки з математики, фізики, хімії, історії, української мови та багатьох інших. Не будемо зволікати і проведемо цей час з користю. Вважатимемо, що дзвоник вже пролунав. Тож, починаємо.
Hello everyone! My name is Rusana Коваль and I teach English to students of Одеського Приморського. Before we start, make sure that you have a notebook, a pen or any gadget, a smartphone, a tablet or a computer. Ready? So let's start. Once an ancient physician, Hippocrates, said, "Art is long, life is short." This phrase suggests that works of art last much longer than human lives. The expected result of our lesson are: you will be able to differentiate genres of art, you will be able to speak about murals, and you will learn how to describe a picture. I've got some questions for you. What is art for you? Maybe you said to yourself, it's wasting time. It's a way of relaxation. It's a leisure activity. What kinds of art do you know? There are two types of arts: arts and fine arts. Arts include literature, cinema, dance, theater, and music. Fine arts comprise architecture, sculpture, graphics, painting, mosaic. Now, let's define which branch of the arts these people are talking about. It was a strong cast, but the play itself is weak. You are right. It's theater. His design for the new shopping center won an award. Yes, this is architecture. Animation doesn't have to be just Disney, we know. It's cinema. There are some interesting statues in this gallery. You are right, it's sculpture. It was a pure movement with very exciting rhythms. You are right, it's dance. I've always admired Manet's early works. Painting. What genres of painting do you know? Some of them are icon, still life, genre painting, animal painting, portrait, seascape, and landscape. You can add some more to this list. Try yourself. Now, I'll show to you some reproductions of paintings. Look at them and try to figure out what kinds of painting they belong to. A portrait. You're right. This is a seascape. A still life. A landscape. An icon. An animal painting. A genre painting. Have you heard the word mural? Have you ever seen any murals? Murals are pieces of artwork painted or applied directly on the wall, ceiling, or other permanent surfaces. We can see examples of murals in the streets of our native city, Odessa. Join our interactive tour to get acquainted with some of the Odessa murals. While watching, try to guess which types of paintings they copy. So the first, you're right, it's an animal painting. The bright seal painting was one of the first murals to appear in Odessa. It is a mixture of irony and a fairy tale, which is an absolute truth. You are right, it's a portrait. The Way Home depicts a man who is lighting up all the way to the shore for a woman and saving her from the danger of the dark sea at night. The next, it's a genre painting. Rustam Quibik creates complicated and philosophical murals like In Her Mind. Everyone will definitely find their own heading in this artwork. The next is an animal painting again. The horse mural decorates the wall of the Chkalov Sanatorium and perfectly fits into the local landscape. A lot of greenery, blue sky, and the Black Sea in the background. The next is a portrait again. Anastasia Bilaus created a seaman to prevent advertising on the wall. Now, passers-by can marvel at an image of a seaman with a parrot on his shoulder and not worry about a motley regular ad. Another time you are going to walk along Odessa streets, pay attention to the walls that are a real masterpiece decorated with murals. I'm sure you'll get great enjoyment. Now, let's come back to some pictures I have shown to you today. Can you describe them? Are you good at describing pictures? By the way, the description of a picture can help you while preparing for exams in the English language and certainly for the NO, as it is an essential part of letters involving descriptions. This picture is called Three Ladies Adorning a Term of Hymen. It was created by a famous British painter Joshua Reynolds in 1773. Joshua Reynolds was a portrait painter who dominated English artistic life in the middle and late 18th century. When the Royal Academy was founded in 1768, he became its first president. You can start describing a picture step by step. At first, give a summary. Describe what you see. You may use such phrases as, in the picture I can see, the picture shows, or the constructions there are. Let's make a try. So, what do you see in the picture? Try to make 2 sentences. You could say, in the picture, I can see 3 graceful and attractive young women. There is also a statue in the picture. After the summary, you can start giving detail to the picture. You can talk about where things are in the picture. It is a good idea to use such phrases as on the right, on the left, in the center, in the middle, at the bottom we can see, in the foreground, in the background. I hope you remember that we should use present continuous in the sentences while describing the picture. Let's look. What could you say? On the right, there is a woman holding a garland of flowers above her head. In the middle, I can see a woman who is inviting her neighbor to join a dance. On the left, there is another woman kneeling to take some roses from the ground. What's next? You can add more detail to the picture. You should add detail to the most important parts of the picture. It's possible to use such phrases as in front of, next to, behind, near, on top of, under. So let's try. What could you say? The three women are dancing during the process of floral garnishing. Behind them, there is a statue of the Greek god holding a torch. On the right, there is a jar of water standing on the ground. In the background, we can see some trees in greenery. The next steps are speculating and speculating on the contest. It means you talk about possibilities and give opinion about the picture. It's a good idea to use such phrases as I suppose, maybe, it must, he or she might. Ask yourself, who are these women? What are they celebrating? What are your suggestions? The young women could have been sisters. They must have been celebrating some event. I suppose they're enjoying the dance in the forest. So, let's make a conclusion. When you describe a picture, you should give a summary, talk about where things are, add some detail, speculate about what's on the picture, and speculate about the context of the picture. Let's make a longer answer together. I advise you to pay special attention to the adjectives. They make our speech sound more natural. In the picture, I can see three graceful and attractive young women. They could have been sisters, as they look alike very much. The three charming women are dancing during the process of floral garnishing. Behind them, there is a statue of the Greek god holding a torch. On the right, there is a pretty young woman who is holding a garland of flowers above her head. Next to her, there is a golden jar of water standing on the ground. In the middle, I can see another woman who is inviting her elder sister to join a dance. In the background, we can see some massive trees in greenery. The women look very relaxed and joyful. I hope now you feel more confident describing paintings in English. The skills acquired may be useful in communication with friends, acquaintances, or your peers. You see, 2 centuries have passed since this masterpiece was created, and we still enjoy it. This is one more proof that art is long, life is short. So, what have we learned during our lesson? I hope you remember genres of painting, know some famous paintings created by British artists, understand what mural is, and know how to describe a picture using certain useful tips. Your home task could be to describe any picture according to the procedure given during the lesson. Thank you for your participation in the lesson. Wish you good luck. Be healthy and take care of your nearest and dearest.
Сподіваюся, вам було цікаво. Не закидайте навчання. Карантин не назавжди. І все обов'язково буде добре. Побачимось на наступному уроці.